everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be filming a podcast episode, and we're going to be talking about when the nerves win before the match. Sit down in a comfortable, cozy area, get yourself something to drink, and let's talk. So before the match, this is how I'm gonna kind of be explaining this into like timelines, like how I felt like before the match, during the warm-up, in the match, at the end, stuff like that, okay? So we're gonna start from the beginning and work our way all the way back to the bottom. So before the match, I felt not that bad actually. Like, do you know that feeling when you're about to have a presentation and you're like, you feel totally fine and you're like, it's not that big of a deal like at all, and then the day of the presentation you're like, they're there, the nerves are definitely there. Yeah, so that's how my day looked like the whole day before the match. And I kept telling myself it's not that big of a deal, don't overthink it, it's like really not that big of a deal, it's just a match. But like inside of me, I felt like it was like the end of the world. And for me, my nerves look like this. Like I turn completely quiet, I don't speak, I don't talk. Nothing verbal comes out of me, nothing. Like I'm just quiet, which is weird for me because I talk all the time. I'm super extroverted, but when I get nervous and I start not talking, you know what's up. And I also don't feel like eating because I'm like not hungry, and because all this like thing I need to let out of me is like in my stomach. It just doesn't make me hungry, so it's hard to eat. And my head is just like blank, like a white piece of paper or like a white screen waiting to load, but like nothing happens. Like trying to think of strategies, trying to think of ways I can implement what I know how to do good, what I don't know how to do good. Figuring out strategies and stuff like that. No, none of that. It's just white, blank, and I just can't think of anything. So that's me the entire day. Even in my sleep, I could feel it like lingering over me, like these nerves, even though I genuinely wasn't that scared. It's like the more time or the closer I got to the match, the more like I could like genuinely feel it. Like it was always in me, but I tried to distract myself to like make it not exist, but distracting myself to make it not exist doesn't mean it's not there. So I don't know what my common sense is, but that's kind of just how my brain works in these type of situations. Now, we work ourselves up to the warm-up and the first set. Yeah, during the warm-up, I felt like giddy. Like, I didn't feel bad. I didn't like feel uncomfortable, but I just something didn't feel right. Like, I didn't feel fully confident. It's just like, you know, one of those days where you feel like it's not a bad day, but it's also not a good day, but you think you can make it a good day, but it's just like not that day. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but like that's how I felt during the warm-up. I was excited. I was like, this is another opportunity for you, Ella. This is gonna be good for you. You're gonna win this. It's gonna be great. And all those expectations in my mind just like led me to have my body like kind of crash down to kind of feeling not like I'm working properly. Like my forehand felt jiggly, my backhand was horrible, even though my backhand in my opinion is a lot better than my forehand. My serves were not that bad, but like just in general, I was not moving. I was frozen to the floor. I was not moving at all. It was horrid. And then when the match started, obviously I felt all of that, but then I just kind of like vanished from myself. Like it was just like a soulless body playing a match. Like I was petrified, like shitting my pants. So I kind of like lost my like self-control or whatever, and it started off with a few games lost, and I was like, okay, you can catch up. No, I couldn't. Indeed I couldn't, and I lost the match. Indeed I couldn't, and the first set was gone. 6-1 for my opponent. Before I even felt completely ready. Yeah, you know how you get like 5 minutes to warm up and stuff like that? Obviously, for me, it takes more time to like really get into the match. But it's always, I get into the match too late. Just think of this, I lost, like, the first set flew away from me, like, bye-bye, Ella, nope, you're not getting this back. That's how fast it just went, like, it just left. And yeah, I didn't settle in, I felt really weird, and the set was gone, so I can't really do anything about the first set, so we move on to the second set. And when we get into the second set, I don't feel that, well, obviously I kind of feel really bad because I should win this match, but like, I still have hope in me because I'm like, Ella, you've done this before. There were some matches where you lost the first set and then you win the second set, and so on and so forth and what have you. Yeah, I was like, I've been in this position before, like, even though this first set is absolutely horrible and you should have done so many things better because you know you can come back from this. It's like, it's not finished, there's still another set, and then if you win this set, there's still another set. So like, there's still so much opportunity for me to get better and for me to do better and take my opportunity. But guess what? That also didn't happen because the same thing happened in the second set as in the first. I was stressed, I was excited at the same time, and then these nerves, they like mix into this like feeling, and it mixes into something like I genuinely cannot control. Like, I am stressed, so my body is like jiggly, it's like weird. I'm excited, so when an easy ball comes, I yank it and it hits the fence because I can't seem to control it. And then there's the stress where I do not feel the space to play my own game because I know my game is risky and I need to work on having my game more consistent. But that's besides the point. This stress just doesn't let me properly hit the ball, feel loose and feel calm and feel good, even though it is just a match. Like, my brain and myself, I just over-exaggerate everything for absolutely no reason. And instead of all of these emotions helping me focus, it just made me mess up. All the energy just made me mess up. It was like too much, to the point it was like, here, too much. And shots went long, easy balls went into the net, or they completely messed up. My drop shots are generally good, but my drop shots were absolutely horrible. And even when I did want to fight, and even when I did fight, it wasn't enough, and it just didn't let me execute my plan. Like I said earlier, blank screen, there's no strategy in my head. Even though there is, I don't know how to execute it. And with all this stress, it's not working together like it should. So yeah, second set doesn't start great either. And then comes the end. The only thing I really held on to towards the end was that I shouldn't give up, because there's so many like opportunities that have gone past me because I've given up way too early in the match. That outcome leads me to losing the match anyways. But I feel like that's really what I tried to change, and it was to not give up so early like I usually do, and it worked in some way. I got the second set to last a little longer. A lot of games went to 40 all and stuff, but obviously that's not really much of an excuse because I did many mistakes. I did too many mistakes, and that's what led me to lose, because I just gave 3 points away for no reason. And even though I was annoyed at myself, I tried to get my mind off the past points, the good points even, and focus on the present point, and not the future point either, not the future outcome, to stay right in the present. And I kept fighting. It worked. It really did. There were some really good rallies, really good points from each side. So I did good in something. But every single time I worked too hard in the point, and it led me to do the littlest mistake that didn't end up enough. And yeah, that's where the match ended. 6-1, 6-2 for my opponent. Saying the score out loud, it still like kind of hurts listening to it because I could have won the match based off statistics. Otherwise, based on whatever the heck I did in the match, definitely not. Surprised I even got a few games because the way I was playing was horrid. So here I've got to be honest, like I did horrible. Absolutely horrible. I'm not gonna smile to you and say I didn't do that bad because I literally did. I did so bad. And obviously I always end up telling myself this wasn't me, today was not a good day. If I did this, I would have won. I could have won. All those type of stuff I tell myself just ruins my next match or ruins me entirely. Yeah, and I really need to find out, like, I don't play like this in practice at all. I'm not even joking. The way I play in practice is phenomenal to look at. It is good. I am confident. I am happy. I am bubbly. I am jumping all over the court, doing good shots, serving good, aces. I'm just like so happy in training. But then when it comes to the match, it's like the complete opposite. It's like you have the Earth and you have Mars. Yeah, I'm on the Earth in practice and I'm on Mars in matches. So I don't know what's up with that, to be honest, really. Yeah, and this match especially, like I couldn't recognize myself. There were many matches I did horrible, but like this is one of the matches where you're like, there's nothing to say because of how bad it was. And the hardest thing actually to say is that I beat myself, the opponent didn't. And that will hurts the most because I should be the one that's supporting myself, but instead I'm the one breaking myself down. That's what nerves do. They make you do this type of stuff, and it's always you against you, and I keep forgetting that. And in my case scenario, as me as a person, the other me staying on the other side, you don't want to be there. Yeah, no, it's horrible. Self-destructive is the exact word for it. And like I said before, this isn't the first time this has happened. There were many matches that went exactly like this. Matches I should have won, matches I could have won, but I didn't because I let the nerves take over me. I let my fear of losing take over me, and I let myself ruin myself. Instead of have myself support myself, I had it destroy me. I'm stressed just talking about this, like I'm picking my hand. What I am happy I did about in this match, the only thing is that I had this little hope, because I am and can be a very negative person, and having that little sense of hope shows me that I am getting better somewhere, maybe at all, in hope and believing in myself a little bit more. And even though the match was horrible, I played horrible, it was just horrible. That little sense of hope makes you feel like just like 0.25% better about it, because I usually don't have it at all. So one thing I improved, but as you know, as I'm saying now, this is something I struggle with. But as you know, and as I'm saying now, this is something I have struggled with and still am struggling with. And honestly, I don't really have a takeaway from this video because I myself am still not at the point of, oh, I figured it out and here's the magic secret. Because I myself haven't figured it out. So right now, I'm just admitting it to you, hoping that saying it out loud will have it work in my brain a little bit and like get in there and not leave the minute it's said. And I'm also putting it here so I don't pretend like it never happened and that it never impacted me in any way, because it sure did. And I want you to know that too, because I'm not perfect. And it did happen, and indeed did happen. And maybe that's the first step, to just telling myself that that's happened and it's real. I'm in this like phase where I'm still processing it, even though it's a while back. Actually, it's not a while back, it was like a few weeks ago. Anyways, that hurts the most as well is knowing that this obviously isn't the end of the world, but it would have helped me in so many ways. It is frustrating because if I would have done good in this one, the rest I could have let go, sat back and relaxed and say, okay, we're done for the month. My ranking can go higher. No, I wasted that chance again and had to work hard. Still am working hard to get back to where I originally could have been if I won that match. See, I'm saying the ifs again, like, girl, it's past. You can't do nothing about it. I don't know, I'm still talking about it. Ifs. So yeah, that's my match. That's how everything happened. It's frustrating, obviously, but I really am happy I have let it out of my chest. Filming it now, putting it on the internet, letting you guys know, and yeah. That's life, and that's the life of a tennis player, huh? And that's the life of someone who kind of has a skill issue some of the time. Yeah, I'm talking to myself here. This is the beginning, it's not over. I have to keep pushing and keep taking those possibilities when I can. This is the beginning, these are my little baby steps. And yeah, I'm hoping that sharing it will help me grow. And yeah. I do have to say though, after that match, I had another match the next day and I did absolutely amazing. That's what I just had to say there, but yeah. Thanks for listening and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.